If you had to choose just one experiment that fully captures how absurd and paradoxical quantum mechanics is, or at least seems, then look no further than a double-slit experiment with single electrons. In 2002, readers of Physics World voted it the most beautiful experiment in physics. The setup is incredibly simple. The electrons come from some source and are shot at a screen, where they are detected. In between, there is a wall with very small slits for the electrons to pass through. In 1960, Klaus Jönsson sent electrons through different slits, which produced distinct interference patterns, a clear sign of wave behavior. And while impressive, this left open an important question. Okay, so many electrons together can show interference patterns. But what happens when we shoot them through the slits one by one? This was first answered by Pier Giorgio Merli and his group in Bologna in 1976. Their setup allowed for observing electrons arriving individually, while the interference pattern gradually emerged over time. But it was still very fuzzy and blurred. But then came the most famous modern version. Akira Tonomura and his colleagues at Hitachi published in 1989. They were able to record the actual buildup of the interference pattern from incoming single electrons in the form of a movie. It starts with random-looking individual impacts, but then, slowly, the interference pattern materializes. And the wild thing is that only ever single electrons go through the double slit. So electrons cannot interfere with each other. Instead, each single electron's wave function interferes with itself. And this produces the pattern on the screen. And that's what makes this experiment so beautiful. With an absolutely minimal setup, it directly reveals the particle-wave duality of matter. It shows the interactions are particle-like, but the interference pattern is wave-like. And the wave function gives the probabilities of where the particles will show up randomly. Subscribe for more quantum mechanics.